Hello, it's T with Teresa H Creates and welcome to my channel. Today's video is a sheet load of cards. Who doesn't love a sheet load of cards? I know this girl does. I appreciate when someone else does all the work and creates a nice sketch for me and then gives me the instructions. How much easier does it get? So Alicia over at Call Me Crafty Al, and her channel is youtube.com/callmecraftyal. Creates and puts out a sketch and supply list every month. And it gives you all the instructions and the supplies that you would need, or a list of supplies that you'll need to create a set of cards. And this particular one yields 8 cards. And this is a special edition 5x7 cards. Typically, they're going to be the US standard A2 size card, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And that's typically the size that I do all of my cards in as well. So I use the Nina Solar White cardstock for my card bases. And I purchase it in 8 1/2 by 11 size. So it's exactly perfect for getting 2 card bases. With the 5x7, I'm only able to cut 1 card base from that particular cardstock. So I went ahead and went with the 5x7 since it's not what I traditionally do. And I like to challenge myself every now and then. So I went ahead and used the 5x7 cards. I was only able to get, like I said, 1 card base from each of those pieces of paper, that cardstock. But I did put the scraps aside. I'll be able to use them later for sentiments and whatever. So it wasn't really a problem. And let's see. The thing I love about Alicia's card sketches is that they give you a great jumping off point, but you don't have to do exactly what she has outlined there. And you can be creative. You can change it up a little bit. And this month being July in the United States, we're celebrating independence, 4th of July. So I pulled out this Park Lane. I know I turned it to the side, but I wanted you to be able to see. So this is Park Lane Patriotic cardstock or paper pad. And I got this. I think Park Lane is Joann's. I think that's their brand. And then this is the set of paper that I used. So I kind of went through this and picked out a few sheets that I liked. Look at those puppers. That is one of my favorites. I didn't use this, but that is one of my favorites. I should definitely come back and do a set of cards with those because that is adorable. So I did, and just have some cut aparts back here too. So I did select some pages that I wanted to use and got to work on this sketch. And so I pulled from my stash. This is the Close to My Heart, Home of the Brave stamp collection. And this is American Celebration. And I used some stamps from July Word Puzzle, and that not Art Philosophy, but the Close to My Heart Kaboom Stamp of the Month. So I used stamps from all these collections to go ahead and make my cards. And let me show you what I've got. I've got 4th of July. And that one says One Flag, One Land, One Heart, One Hand, One Nation, Evermore by Oliver Wendell Holmes. America, Land of the Free. There's another 4th of July. There's another quote. America, Let Freedom Ring. And then 2 We the People cards. And We the People is the, this is the start of the preamble to our Constitution. We the People of the United States of America. Oh, and I know that because we had to memorize that when we were in grade school. I think 3rd grade, 4th grade, maybe. So anyhow, I did change this up a bit. So Alicia does have this particular card base and colored cardstock, and then you cut the strips here to go behind these little panels that are on here. And because I create my own card bases and I like a nice just solid white card base, I didn't do that. And instead I ended up cutting another border just to go around it of solid cardstock. So I did cut this solid cardstock. Let me see. So it's a 5x7 card and it is 6x4. So I think I did a 1/2 inch. So I did 6 1/2 by 6 1/2 by 4 1/2. That's what I did. Okay. So there's a 1/4 inch border around it. And then again, another 1/4 inch border from the card base around it. So it's a nice big card. I was able to use up scraps inside. And here's the deal. So We love to celebrate the 4th of July. It is a big family and fun and picnics and fireworks kind of a day that we celebrate here in the US. However, we don't really send cards, or at least I haven't, but I wanted to be patriotic and I did create these cards, and I kept thinking, oh, well, I'll donate them, and completely ignored the guidelines that I'm usually given by these organizations. They don't particularly want glitter, especially loose glitter. Because it gets everywhere, as we know. I mean, I'm sparkling right now. I'll look like a Twilight vampire if I go out in the sun. But anyhow, I didn't think about it. So I'm going to set these aside. I'll probably give these to friends or family next year when I think about it. Because I'm not going to be able to donate these. And because of that, what I decided to do is go ahead and do another set of cards that I will be able to donate. So using that same patriotic paper pad from Park Lane, I chose another set of papers and I created another set of cards. And instead of doing the half circle, I did this die cut, and you can see it has the stitching around it. But I did the stamp, and let me see, where's the stamp set? And I don't have, this is the stamp set that I used, and I don't have the maker of this. It's not printed on here that I see, and I don't have the card or the name for it, the branding cards for it. And if you've watched my videos, you know that I pick up stuff everywhere: garage sales, estate sales, Facebook Marketplace. So I don't remember buying this. I believe that I picked this up in one of those places. So that's, yeah. I should have taken the time to Google that and figure out who the maker is on that. But anyhow, I don't know, and I'll have to figure that out later. I'll put that in the details once I figure that out. So, not all heroes wear capes. And then Home of the Free, because of the brave. And then these particular cards, because, well, as soon as I clean all the glitter off of them, because they're not glittered, I'll be able to donate these to the VA, to the Department of Veterans Affairs, so that they can be handed out to veterans on Veterans Day. So that is a good thing. And I used this little stamp here. Let me see. And for that, I used the classic stamp pad Stampin' Up! Smoky Slate. So I did it in a nice gray. And then I used, for the black stamping, I used the VersaFine Onyx Black on top of that. And then on these cards that I had done, I did Stampin' Up's Real Red and then Stampin' Up! Night of Navy. So that's what I used for those. And then for the black, I used the VersaFine Onyx again. And let me tell you, Real Red is Real Red. I am not injured. I, in fact, just had an accident. I think I put my finger into the ink pad when I was inking it up by accident and got it here, and it's everywhere, and I haven't been able to wash it off, so I'll have to, over the next coming days, weeks, I don't know how long it's going to hang out, because I've already washed my hands several times, and I couldn't find my little scrubby. I had a little scrubby that helps get some of that ink off, and I couldn't find that. So anyhow, it's, you know, it's part of crafting. My fingers are always inked up somewhere. Anyhow, those are my cards. I hope that you liked them. If you are interested in getting your own set, remember to go over to Alicia's site on YouTube, watch the video, and she'll give you instructions for downloading those cards. If you have any questions for me, put them down in the comment section, and I will reply to those. And I hope that everyone has a wonderful day. And if you are in the US, I wish you a very safe and happy 4th of July. Thanks.